Is going to be on the Otterbox Defender series. You can see this is the Defender Commute. What else does it say? It says Strata Pursuit. Alright, none of that matters. So we've got the brand new Verizon, Samsung S23 Plus Ultra 5G. Is that enough? So I did a video on how to put on the Otterbox on the S21 that I had, and it was a nightmare. I couldn't figure it out, and I've gotten thousands of comments thanking me, and hopefully I'm going to get millions of comments thanking me for this one. So let's try to get the camera set up. I am going to do exactly what I did in the last video, which is figure it out while I'm doing it and recording, because that's what you're going to do. And if you don't like that, then click off the video and go find another one that shows you how to do it right away. So we've got the same Otterbox. I don't really like that they have Otterbox displayed so everybody can see it. I don't think they had that on the other one for the S21. But everybody's got to do some advertising. This comes with a holster. And I looked at it and I went, well, I don't really want this clip. Why the heck did they put this clip on there? But the thing is, the clip is attached to the belt holster. So if you're not going to use the holster, which I'm not, oh, we just got a message. You're probably going to want to go, you can't pull it out that way. You can't really pull it out this way. So how the heck do you pull it out? You pull it out that way. That's how it is. God. Okay, so just lift this little clippy thing up and pull it out. I'm not going to use this stupid holster thing. I don't want it. I'm not going to put this on my belt. It looks ridiculous. So now you look at this thing and you go, how in the heck do I put this thing on? Because you try to shove your phone in here, you're going to break it. If this is like the other one, this is 3 pieces. That's the whole thing. You look at it and you go, how can this be 3 pieces? But this is 3 pieces. So what you have here, yeah, this is exactly like the other. This is the case, and this is the rubber outer piece. And you would never know that unless you had done this before, because it's so confusing. So all you really need to do is do a little prying. We're down on the bottom over here where it says Otterbox. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to try to find a way to bend this rubber. Remember, if you bought this on Amazon and you break this stupid thing, just return it. You have to find a way to get this right. Men are going to know how to do this because you got to remove the rubber after. All right, so see what's going on here? This is the case. This is the rubber piece. Just go in there. Don't break your nails. Oh, you saw what just happened there? Okay, so you can see it again. This is the rubber piece over here. This is the rubber piece. So you just have to remove, you got to find a way to get this rubber piece off. And I'm looking at it now, trying to figure out, because I just popped off my, can I say I popped off? I popped off the case on my S21. It just came right off in 2 seconds. There it is, there it is. Okay, so you got to do it by the switches, where it's very fragile and you could break this whole thing. You could tear it apart. So there you go. So go over by the switches, pull that piece back a little, and just, it's like a can. Remember, you got this bottom square piece here, the bottom square over there, and you just remove this thing right now. But if you don't know that, you're going, how in the heck do I take this thing apart? Now this is 2 pieces. You would never know that unless I told you. So remember, we got this little round piece over here. Both of these have to go together. And you got the squares over here. So I'm just going to kind of separate. There we go. You slowly go around. I guess you're supposed to lift these tabs up to separate this thing. And you separate the, be gentle like I am. You separate the top from the bottom. I'm going to lift this tab up over here. And how many more tabs do we have? Do we have any more tabs? We got a tab over here. God, what a nightmare. But once you get it installed and put on there, it's not a big issue. You're probably never going to take this off again until you, oh my God, come on, until you upgrade. So I know people are saying, why didn't you just do this in 30 seconds? Well, if you want to do a 30-second video, make your own. You came here to learn from me. There you go. So we're almost done. We got one more to go. Be gentle. You don't want to break this thing. So you got to go and return it. Okay, so that's going to be where the camera is going to go. So that you see, I'm just keeping this is the top, this is the top, this is the bottom. So now I've got my phone over here, and I'm going to do this. I'm just going to rest it in there. It just fits in there nicely. You're going, how in the world does that fit nicely? Because it's a little bit, people. Sorry about that. My mom just went in the hospital today. Hold on. The hospital today, and the dog went blind 2 weeks ago, and this is the week that my dad passed away years ago. So this is a tough night for me. The hospital just called to let me know what's going on with my mom. So we've got, as you saw, the phone. It's placed in here. Once it's placed in there, I didn't move this, so remember I had removed the tabs. I bent the tab, pulled the tabs away. So this should just snap together. It should. Will it? That's the question. Will it? Let me get this over here so you can see what's going on. One snap. Okay, so I'm looking at this now thinking, how in the heck do you actually get in here and press the volume control? You can't. Wait, what the heck did they do here? Can I even use this case? Can I use this case is the question. That's snapped, that's snapped, that's snapped. Everything's snapped together. Now I'm looking at this. We can still charge the phone up. Let's shut this off. This is weird. Okay, I have a feeling I know what's going on, but I'll find out in a minute. It's all snapped together. We're all snapped together. These openings are here. I'm not giving up yet. We've got, I don't know what that opening is for. Maybe that's the speaker, or who knows. Microphone. Maybe that's, I don't know. Okay, so this is the big question. What's going on here? Because we've got this big gaposis over here. There's no way you can press this. Did they put little rubber pieces on here? Yes. So we're going to find out if this is even doable. So now we put this in the rubber case. You kind of want to... This is really not that secure. I don't know if I like this. This is really not secure. Okay, I'm still trying to get the bottom piece here sealed because it's definitely not in there. This is not in there yet. And you can see where you can lift this tab up to get to the USB port, but this is not locking on yet. Let me shut this off. Still not sure I'm going to keep this. I'm trying to bend this over. So the switches do work. These little things here, they go fit inside that case. So you want to see how it's sealed in there? It's pressed in there. That's what you want. It's not pressed in on the bottom, and that's what I'm working on now. See how it's not sealed? That is the problem. You try to get this in there. Okay, we just got it in there. See how it's kind of sealing in? You're pulling it up, rolling it over the case. It's not sealed over there. Definitely not sealed here yet. Good example. This is sealed right now. This is sealed. This is sealed around the top. This is not. See how we got this big gap? So I've got to kind of roll it over and lock it on the case. And then I'm going to look at it now. Here we go. This is it. You can see how I had to kind of roll all of this on top. It's completely wrapped around the hard plastic. It looks really cheap until it's in here. When they say this can handle a drop 5 times more than most cases. I don't know that that means anything. Maybe if it hits on the corner, but the only reason I bought it is because it's sun protection. Carrying the phone in my pocket like a rocket with a socket, I just don't like it. But having this case over here, it's a lot better. This is the area. Is this it? Yeah, this is the bottom part where we saw the gap over here, and I kept unfolding it to get it over. You can see over here, this is the USB section. So now I will tell you, on my S21, I had it for 2 years, probably 2 years, and this little rubber PC was ready to fall off the case from bending it every day. So that's probably like 600-700 times. For the price, again, I don't know that this will save your telephone. I've read a whole bunch of people saying, oh, they drove their forklift over this thing and it was fine. Come on, get real. You put a forklift over this glass, you're going to break this thing in pieces. But it's a nice case, and that's the only reason I bought it. It is a nice case. Price is reasonable. Now, these are the switches that we didn't see before, so I can click that, and now we've got the volume control. So that's how you put on the Otterbox Defender case. I know it was a long video, but it is also my channel, and I'm trying to help you out. All right, good luck. I want to use this wing holster cover thing. Just slip the case inside here and put this on your belt, and you'll look very manly. Yeah, there you go. Woohoo!